Good evening, America, and welcome to the 6 o'clock Fox News. My name is Lorenzo Roscoe, and this is my co-anchor, Michelle Ogilvy.
Why, hello there. Today we have for you a special report on South Korea and the environmental issues plaguing the nation.
Joining us today to offer some incredible insight is Dr. Cindy Chi, a renowned environmental scientist as well as an expert in all things East Asian. Dr. Chi, recently Prime Minister Han Duck-soo has been reported saying that growth is not sustainable without consideration for the environment. However, South Korea seems a little late in recognizing the need to halt environmental damage. Why the sudden change?
Well, I believe that it is crucial to inform the public that South Korea has been experiencing severe problems with air pollution due to rapid industrialization that preceded World War II. One of the many perks of capitalism, if you ask me. The economic boom served to draw attention away from environmentally unfriendly policy. To make matters worse, it was not until the 1980s that South Korea took action.
Interesting. So what you are saying is that South Korea's primary concern was raising its citizens out of poverty?
Indeed.
Right now, the air pollutions are mainly centered around acid rain, as well as high concentrations of sulfur oxides in the atmosphere. In addition, there are also problems with dust storms.
Dr. Cindy, would you mind elaborating more on this issue?
Well, air pollution is directly related to water pollution via acid rain. The polluted particles in the air create clouds, and these clouds precipitate polluted water. This process brings pollutants directly into the water supply, which is then distributed not just around the city, but to the surrounding areas as well. This pollution of water sources has a great impact on wildlife and human health in major cities as well as local communities.
Fascinating. So now we turn to Sarah Kim, our South Korean correspondent.
Hi there, Miss Kim. Can you please tell us a little about the situation and the public's response?
Okay, as you can see, we're at Seoul right now, and the sky is a murky brown, and blowing towards us from the north is a dust storm. So here is Ki-won, who's a college student living here. Ki-won, do you think the outside reports are true regarding the air pollution of your country?
Well, I mean, the sky isn't blue anymore, so I guess something is wrong. Our own government has special agencies producing advertisements to raise environmental awareness. If I remember correctly, inside reports actually place some of the blame on China and its rapid industrialization as well. The smog and the pollution from China makes it way in our homeland.
So do you think it is appropriate to just blame China for your pollution problems?
I see your point, and I would say no. Since Korea is a developed country, I think the main cause is the industrial revolution. Also, people were not taking the problem seriously. We have laws and regulations, but little to no government agencies to enforce these protective measures.
So what do you think are the immediate effects of this pollution?
I see a lot of people getting respiratory diseases. I also remember hearing a lot about soil runoff, which is greatly damaging fresh and saltwater estuaries.
So what precautions do you recommend for the public?
I recommend staying indoors as much as possible. If you must go outside, then wear a face mask. I would also hope that more efforts are made to enforce environmentally friendly policies.
Okay, thank you very much. Back to you, Lorenzo.
Thank you, Cindy. And I apologize, my co-anchor Michelle Ogilvy had to attend her own matters. Now I'll tell you a little more about the laws and regulations that Ki-won, the college student, was referring to. Korea has already paired up with Japan and China to fight the environmental issues that are plaguing the nation, those three nations. And they have based this on a law called the Framework Act of Environmental Policy, FAEP. And this basically contains the fundamental environmental policy goals, which include preventing pollution at its source, as well as managing natural resources in a sustainable fashion. The Ministry of Environment of South Korea has made great strides to enforce the Clean Air Conservation Act, the Special Act on the Improvement of Air Quality and Metropolitan Area, as well as the Malodor Prevention Act. And this concludes our segment on the environmental issues plaguing South Korea. Thank you for tuning in to Fox News. Good evening, America.